Shalom, Royal Family. The class you are about to hear is taught by the Honorable Yahweh, Beit Nun Sophie Yahweh, many years ago. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Visit us at www.yahweh144000.com. Also, Royal Family, you can enroll in classes designed for the Godhead at www.universityofyahweh.org. And also, Royal Family and friends, we want to share with you Yahweh's Keys to Riches. And on that YouTube channel, you can listen to Yahweh's Daily Word and keep up with the correct solar time each and every day. We'd like to see you there as well. Go to Yahweh's Keys to Riches. It's in the description below so that you can join us there as well. Remember, when you get there, just like here, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channels. All right, Royal Family, we look forward to seeing you there as well. Enjoy.
I'm in prison teaching you how to receive tribute from all the nations of the earth. What love I have. In my Father's house are many mansions. I'm living John chapter 14 verse 2 tells you there are many, many mansions in my Father's house. I want you to live in them. I'm going to cause you to live in them. I'm not saying that you simply should live in them. I'm actually going to cause you to live in them. What a thrill to wake up as dry bones and come to understand that you're going to be living in the many mansions that my Father owns, that belongs to him. I'm not going to be satisfied until you are living in these wonderful mansions of my Father. You see, I am here to cause you to be adored. Everybody's just going to adore you. I'm also going to cause the world to pay you homage. I'm going to cause them to pay you homage and to applaud you and to praise you. That's what they're going to actually do. I'm going to cause the world to praise you. I'm going to cause the world to hold you in higher claim, to acclaim you to the highest, and to have the highest accolades for you. I'm going to cause the world to give kudos to you. See, I understand that you are the trophy that all the builders have refused to include in their building of civilization. I'm going to cause you to be chaste. I'm going to cause you to be pure. And I'm going to cause the world to see your innocence again as you move about the world in modesty, doing everything decently and in order. I'm going to cause the world to revere you. Can you imagine that? To actually revere you. As they revere God, they don't know which God, but I'm going to cause the world to revere you, my disciples. Isaiah chapter 49, verse 23, which said, "And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me." I have to let you digest that for a moment. I know you're in shock. I'm actually going to cause the kings and the queens of this earth to lick up the dust of your feet. They're not even worthy to lick your feet. They are not worthy to lick your feet. They will not be. At this moment, they don't want to see your head. Not to think about your feet. They don't want your body in any form close to them in your present state. But when I cause breath to be in your body. Breath is when you can breathe out the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding that I'm sharing with you now. Hear me well. I said breath is when you're able to breathe out, speak the works of Yahweh, the glory of Yahweh, the majesty of Yahweh. Live the glory, live in his glory, live in his majesty, live in his honor, live these characteristics that I'm sharing with you tonight. The world will just want to just lick up the dust where your feet stepped. Wherever your feet have been, they want to go and kiss the ground and lick it. That's how precious I'm going to cause you to become. Not to be haughty, but to be humble in that realization. Because that's the way it is. People who know that you're conscious just want to touch you now. They want to just touch your body. Right now. And you aren't giving off any of these qualities yet. Look how precious I'm causing you to become. This is unbelievable what I'm doing for you and what I'm causing you to become. I'm going to cause this whole earth to hold you in high reverence and to respect you and to admire you, to defer to you, to look up to you. Naturally, if someone is down and bow their face to the ground and get down on the ground to lick up the dust where your feet have been, to lick the dust that falls off your feet, certainly have to look up to you. I'm going to cause this whole planet Earth to simply adore you. You've never been adored except by me, and you don't know how to receive that yet. Yet I'm going to cause this to take place. That's how much I love you. No man has ever been on the planet and loved you in this manner. All kings of the earth want this love for themselves. They want you to adore them. The kings of this earth have never adored you, though they live at your expense. The president does not adore you. Neither does he teach you how to be adored. The teachers of this world do not adore you. Neither do they teach you how to be adored. They don't teach you how to have adorable qualities. The prince of this world, the rulers of this world, do not adore you, nor do they teach you how to be adored. They don't teach you the laws that they're going to trap you with. The prince of this world teaches you how to be bad and arrests you for not being good. Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 23. How can one be righteous when he's accustomed to being wicked? So here you have the prince of this world, the teachers of this world, teaching you how to be evil, but they trap you and arrest you because you're not good. Think about that trick. What a terrible trick. To go to grade school, to high school, graduate, go to college, get a doctorate degree, and you've never been taught how to be good, but they arrest you for not being good. You can't get any more evil and low than that. That's the most wicked thing anyone could ever do on this planet, is to never teach a people how to be good, but arrest them because they are not being good. Logic would dictate that if you don't want your jails full, if you don't want people in prison, it's simple. Teach them how to be good. Why keep arresting people for not being good and then complain about prison? No, the prince of this world owns the prisons, which are illegal slave institutions. I know, because I'm out here. I am forced to mop floors and sweep floors and pick up cigarette butts or go back to the hole where I was when I first came here. And for all of this, they pay me the grand sum of 11 cents an hour, which translates into much less than $1 a day. I think I earned $17 a month for 7.5 hours, 8 hours of work a day. You see, you think about the fact that they have people out here working in unicorn producing everything that the world needs for 11 cents an hour. And they all stacked up together, 200 in a facility that has 50 rooms. There are 200 people in here, over 200 people here, that only has room for 50. And they're all working for 11 cents an hour because they did something wrong. They were arrested for not doing something good or right. But they've never had a course in how to do right. Never had a course in how to do right. So they're all being brought to prison. On the state level, the prison is used to farm. They're all farming. They're all farming. And they're picking peas and corn and tomatoes and all those things you have on your table. They aren't even paying them 11 cents an hour. Some institutions pay them $5 a month and $10 a month to pick beans. So I'm paid $17 a month as an orderly to keep this whole place clean behind all the slaves. We're all slaves. Behind the other slaves who go and make $10, $20, $30 million a year for this place called Unicor here. So it's very profitable to not teach the citizens how to be good. Very, very profitable. And Isaiah chapter 42, verse 22 says, "But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses where they are for a prey, and none delivers them. They are in prison houses for a spoil, and none says, restore them." You see? So here I am brought to prison, and I'm having an opportunity to see the game of prison, what prison is all about. The game of prison is slavery. And then America can be competitive against the world and make fortunes because prisons are owned by individuals. And it's so profitable that the government decided to get into the business of prisons. And they have millions and millions and millions of people hid in these prison houses. And individuals, the prince of this world, is getting unbelievably rich. So rich you can't count the money from your prison slave labor. Because you don't know how to avoid prison. How can you know how to avoid prison when you don't know the law? They arrest you for breaking the law. But in school, they don't teach you the law. Children are innocent. They don't learn what the laws are. And they change them every day just in case you learn. They have a legislature going on. That's what the legislature does in the state and the federal. They are busy changing laws every day so the public can never keep up with it. Therefore, you're going to break them. Why don't they put everybody in prison? Because then they wouldn't have nobody to stay out on the other side and work and pay taxes too. They couldn't keep the game going. That would be a revolt against open slavery of everybody. So they have to have a group of people that they call lawbreakers. When in reality, every citizen in America is a lawbreaker. Every citizen on the earth, of every country on the planet, is a lawbreaker. Is ripe for prison, wherever the prison industry, the prison business. Oh, what evil and wickedness. But it's not enough to complain. It will only continue so long as you walk in darkness. But I'm the great light, and I'm shining a great light upon this wickedness. And by you seeing this great light, it gives you a chance to make a judgment. So when you send your child to the public school instead of Yahweh University in your city, and that's what's going to happen, I'm going to establish Yahweh universities in every city of the country. And if you send your child to the public school, he's coming to prison sooner or later. They're all going to be destroyed because they don't learn how to avoid prison. They don't learn how to be right. All they learn is how to break the laws. That's all they learn. They can't possibly learn anything else. They're wise to do evil. Where do they learn how to be wise to do evil? In the school system. This is what the enemy does. So when you send your child to school, you say you get sent for a good education. Don't get confused with learning a little math and arithmetic and physics and calculus and geometry or biology and some of the sciences with a good education. You see, you are receiving some technology or technological types of education, which is good, but it's shrouded and couched in evil and wickedness, which makes you a lawbreaker. And it leaves you greedy and full of greed and lust for materialism, and then they plant all kinds of evil and wicked seeds in your mind that you will do all kinds of wicked things for money, for the love of money. And then the Bible teaches you that there's nothing wrong with money, but that the love of money is the root of all evil. And you have people doing anything for money. So it's an evil society. The prince of this world has produced an evil society. And the public school systems are all institutions. You see, the prince of this world, he is hidden in institutions. He's institutionalized. His philosophy is institutionalized. That's why you can never get rid of him. You can get rid of wicked individuals, but the wickedness continues because it's institutionalized. Through the educational system, they have all kinds of private foundations that are institutions. And these institutions are utilized to perpetuate and propagate and promulgate the philosophy of Lucifer. These are Luciferian institutions. I'm shining that light on it right now, tonight, so that you can see the sons of perdition, how they work, and what they are doing to you and your children forever as you go to these various institutions, get grants and papers, and study at the feet of these wicked sons of perdition through these institutions. You will forever be a slave. You will forever be an open right product for one of these prison houses, and you will never know what heaven is. So I am revealing the sons of perdition. It's hidden in their institutions. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 3 through 5 lets you know I'm revealing the sons of perdition. Then you can see who I am. You can't see who I am if you can't see who he is. So when you send your child to the public school, you're sending him to a public institution of Lucifer. Heads up. A public institution of Lucifer, where the institutionalized thoughts go on and on from generation to generation, and you never see it. How can you see it? Because you've been deceived, according to Revelation 12 and 9. You can't get past it until I come. So I'm shining a light on it. You can see it tonight. If you've never seen it before in your life, you can see what you've never seen before in your life. Now, if these were not the institutions of Lucifer, then you would be taught how to be good. You would be taught right in school how to be rich. They make you feel responsible for being in poverty. That is your fault. It's your fault for being in poverty. It's your fault. That's what they tell you, for being ignorant. It's absolutely your fault for being on the bottom. Isn't that something? But if it was not Lucifer's institution, they would teach you how to be adored by the planet Earth. They would teach you how to be the rulers in righteousness over the planet Earth. If they were anything but Lucifer's institution, they tell you, they take the Bible out. They openly tell you up front. They don't hide that. They tell you up front, oh, we can't have the Bible in school. We don't even want you praying in school. Well, if you can't pray to know God, and you can't read the Word of God, what are you reading? No wonder you give Disney World all your money, because you are dizzy. You are D-I-Z-Z-Y, dizzy. Set up for Cinderella and Peter Pan. They have all that set up for you at Disney World. Lucifer's institution. You don't go there and learn how to be righteous either. All you have there is the tree of good and evil. That's all you have mixed together. Tree of good and evil, which leads to evil, death, and destruction. That's why you in the valley of the dry bones now. As dry bones, very dry, is because all you learn in this valley is of and from Lucifer's institution. Remember, they didn't allow you to read or write or count for 300 years. 310 years in this country, you would be killed and hung if you learned how to read, write, or count. So they had to get that institution ready for you. So you would never find Yahweh and learn how to be good and right and righteous and upright, rectitudinal, and be exalted and worship. Because they knew once you get this knowledge I'm sharing with you tonight, everybody's going to come and get down at your feet and worship you at your feet and want to lick the dust up from your feet. So they never wanted you to get this. That's why they put me in prison. They figured if they cut me off soon enough, you'd never get this. Oh, but you can't stop Yahweh. You can't stop Yahweh. It looks like you can't stop Yahweh, Beit Nu Yahweh either. But I'm ready to come home to you and carry on this great work. I love you. You're so precious. And I bless you now. I bless every one of you. I thank Yahweh for all you have done up to this moment. I am very thankful to you, Yahweh, for what you have done. Ask yourself the question, can you do better? And if you can, do so. Then look for miracles. Look for miracles. And remember, something good is about to happen to you. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Shalom Aleichem.